fellas, what's going on? Just getting a little bench time in here this afternoon. Thought I'd just turn on the camera and bring you guys along a little bit. Show you what I was working on. I got two things going on. I think I told you I was going to start this big enterprise, and I put some sprue glue in here on these seams, and I've done like one part and I wore out my arm just sanding that. And it still feels like I can feel it with my thumb. It just, daggone it, these seams just drive me bananas. Oh well. One of the joys of modeling. And I need to quit being so anal about it, not worry about it. Just sand it and paint it and put it up. Doesn't matter. Okay. Also working on the Rambler 69 appreciation build. I had used this to paint on around the windshield. And that stuff, it works pretty good with a brush. But boy, I didn't want to do these little tiny windshield wipers and door handles, name on the back, Thunderbird. And my Molotow pens were all dried up. I threw them away a while ago. So I went looking and I found a set on Amazon. It was only $9.99 for all three of them. I think a Molotow is like $22 just for one pen. It's nuts. Oh, that one's gold. Not that one. There it is. Anyway, 3 pens, different sizes, for like $9.95. That was just, okay, I got to give that a try. And so I ordered them, and yeah, worked perfect. Just as good, if not better, than Molotow. And so I've done that little stuff, and then next I'm going to work on the what I do with it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, that dashboard that has so much intricate little stuff. Partially done there. Anyway, I also taped off the back of this. Is the same color as the car, and so I taped it off, and it looks pretty good. The only problem is, no matter how much you burnish it down or whatever, I still got a little overflow right there onto the seat. So now I got to touch up the seat. The problem is I sprayed the interior with this. So in order to do any little touch-ups, I guess I'm going to have to decant a little bit of it and try to touch it up with a paintbrush. So that's next on the old list. Anyway, that's all I'm doing today is working a little bit on each one. I get tired of one, I move to another one. These things are huge. That's going to be one big ship. Oh, goodness sakes. So anyway, guess that's about it. Got my nice koozie here from Ron with a can of sparkling water. Okay, so got me out one of these little bottles, and got me a straw and a little tape. I'm going to try to decant a little bit of this stuff. This doesn't have the same nozzle as the last time. There's not really a... The other one I had, the nozzle stuck out a little further so you could put the straw over it, and this one doesn't. So I'm going to stick on some rubber gloves because I'm sure I'm about to make a mess. So I'll take you over here with me to the paint booth and see what we can do. That'll be plenty for the little touch-up I have to do. It worked out all right. Didn't make near the mess I thought I was going to. I'll have to let that gas out for a couple days, and then I'll give it a paint. Let's just set it over here for now. All right. Good morning, fellas. It's been 2 days since I decanted a little paint for the interior where I overshot the runway a little bit. The problem is my hand is so shaky that this is going to be tough, but I thought I'd just turn on the camera and let it run for a little bit. This stupid little bottle here, put in the topper and this, put the cap on. I shook it. Came out all over the place. I don't know why that's not sealed better. Oh well. Here we go. So I'm gonna put on some spectacles. It's like, oh, look at that. I'm all over the back of my hand already. Jeez. Oh, I'm a mess. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, yep, that's not gonna work. Let's move that a little bit. Okay. Pretty thin. I might have to do 2 coats, but if I keep this hand steady, I think it's gonna work. Looking good. Yeah, I did it. All right. And one more little spot down here. Across the bottom where I apparently didn't get the tape tight enough. Ooh, that paint's strong. Put in a couple of drops, but I guess it doesn't matter. Wow. All right. We'll let that dry and see if we need to add some more. I did it on this too. Got the silver out. Now I got to touch it up with the white. But I think once I get this, it worked all right. Nice. Once I get this couple little places touched up, I think she's going to be ready to put together. So, cool. I don't know why I can see this very well. Pretty boring. We'll probably cut some of this out. And I slopped onto the silver. I knew I was going to do that. God, this shakes so bad. Oh, well. Good enough. Okay, I think that was all I had to do. So now I got to do a little black. What do I do with the dashboard? I got to do a little black on this console right here. And then a little silver touch up on the edges. And, oh yeah, and I still have to do some black panel lining on the grill. Yeah, I got a few things left to do before I'm ready to put her together. But I'm getting close. What do I do with the dashboard? Now I can't find the dashboard. Oh my goodness, Oren, you are a mess. There's the wheels, there's the bottom. Huh. All right, turn you off for a minute while I go on a search for the dashboard. Okay, we're back. Time to put in the glass. So we'll see how this goes. I have these spendy God hands, and I only use them on the glass. I only use these for glass. I don't use them for any other plastic. I have regular Tamiya ones I use on the glass, on the regular plastic. A while back, I ordered these God hands, and there's like real expensive ones, and then there's little cheaper ones, and I ordered the little cheaper, that was a little bit cheaper, not much, and they were out, so they sent me the expensive ones. Said, we're sorry we were out. We hope these will be good enough. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, normally to put in windshields, I use this stuff right here. And the nice thing about this is, if you get it on the windshield, then you just take a little of this stuff on the Q-tip and it takes the glue right off. You don't have to worry about, like if you got model glue on it, it's screwed. The only problem with this stuff is it's really stringy. When I take some out and put it on, it's kind of stringy. But that's okay, because like I said, if you get some on the windshield, you just take that Q-tip and clean it right off. Then I saw a fellow this past week using this stuff to put in a windshield, and of course I had to order it. And now I'm sitting here debating, which one do I do? Do I try this new tacky stuff? What happens if I get it on the windshield? I don't know if it comes off or not. Crystal clear adhesive. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. We'll give it a try. See what happens. You guys are with me. If I screw it up, I screw it up. Okay, got one of these little brushes here. I'm going to take some and put it on here. It's a tad stringy too, but not bad. Oh, gotta get my other glasses on. I can't see this close. Even though I have bifocals, they just doesn't quite get it. I don't know how long of a working time I have with this either. How long does it take to dry? So I'm kind of hurrying here. Because I have no clue. I should talk the whole time. Got bored already, I'm sure. Okay, here goes. We're going to drop the windshield in. Oh boy. Of course I missed. And as per me, I got some on the top of the windshield. Still don't know if I have it in there quite right. Nope, I don't. Oh, there it goes. Well, oh my gosh, just keep sliding it back and forth. Okay, try one more time here. Wow. Yep, I got it all over it. Shoot. I should have used my tried and true stuff. Okay. Well, now I have to wonder, will this stuff take that stuff off, or am I just going to smear it and make a bigger mess? Let's find out. Oh, fellas. Guess I should have waited a minute. All I did was knock the windshield out. Oh my goodness. I am really making a mess here. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn the camera off and try to clean this up, and then I'll come back and let you know what happened. Well, what do you know? This stuff took all that tacky glue off the windshield. Pretty cool. So now we get to try it again. This time, however, if I get some on the windshield, I am going to wait until it dries and then hopefully take it off, because all I did was knock the windshield right back out. Duh. Stupid. Okay. All right, here we go. Try this one more time. Okay. All right, now, not going to touch it for a while. Back in a bit. Howdy, fellas. What's happening? Well, she's done. Old Tom, Rambler 69 appreciation bill. This is the kit. And this is the car from Thelma and Louise. As you know, I only do TV and movie models. Not the exact car from Thelma and Louise. Theirs was a automatic with a gear shift on the column, and this one came with a gear shift on the floor, which I didn't bother to put in. Thelma and Louise's had square mirrors. These are round. Oh, little things like that. Thelma and Louise car had white wall tires, and even though this shows white wall tires on the box, there were no white wall tires in it. It came with black walls. So, a few discrepancies, but it's close enough for my work. I used scale finishes. First time I've ever used their paint. It's absolutely wonderful. Screw ups. Yeah, I always have those. I wiped it all off real good the night before and set it in the paint booth, and the next day I sprayed it. I should have wiped it off again. There's dust bunnies in it here and there. But otherwise, it turned out so nice. I wasn't going to start taking a sandpaper to it, or I'd have really screwed it up. And then there's when I was putting on this one, I believe, I got some super glue here, and nice little fingerprint. It's not real noticeable, though, so I wasn't about to take it apart for that either. I was going to put a clear coat on it, and I asked old Tom what would be good over scale finishes, and he said just polish it out. Don't put a clear coat on it. So I'm not 100% sure what polish it out means. This is what I used. I just did this polish on it like you do a car. I put it all over it, I let it dry, and I wiped it off. I couldn't really see any difference. But still, even without a clear coat, it looks pretty good. And I remember back in the day, my father had a 66 Chrysler Newport, and it was almost the same color. And I don't know about clear coats back then or what they put on them, but they weren't near as shiny or thick, I don't think, as the clear coats today. So I think it looks pretty close to the replica. Good enough for my shelf, and hopefully old Tom likes it. I just wanted to build something for him because I do appreciate him and his channel. And man, the paint job that guy does, jeez. Oh, spectacular. Anyway, there it is, fellas. I hope you like it. And that'll do it for this build. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all, and make it so.